Hello YouTube. Today I just kind of wanted to make a video of just me talking about my experiences while trying to learn guitar over the past couple months. So pretty much I bought this guitar in February, around February-ish of this year. And I've been pretty much just watching YouTube videos, trying to self-teach myself mostly. I've looked at TikTok posts, I've looked at Reddit posts, I've looked at Justin Guitar. Obviously he probably has been the most help to me as of recently, but I just feel like it's been a couple months without a lot of progress, which, you know, obviously I can play a couple songs. I think I learned how to play Everlong and the beginning to Hysteria by Muse, but mainly I just want to sit and talk about, I guess, my struggles necessarily, or just my concerns or my viewpoint on trying to learn the guitar. I bought the guitar at first because, you know, like a lot of people, I get influenced by media pretty quickly. So Nana has been my favorite anime for quite some time now, and I actually have the Lotus tattoo on my leg. That show was just very impactful to me, and it made me want to pick up playing the guitar, obviously. I know this is very an expensive first guitar. I think the only reason I bought it was because it was $500 off, which isn't really a sale, even if it was like still $1,000. But I've been kind of having issues with it where I think from here to here, at least on the first 3 strings, the bass strings, I guess, are kind of buzzing regardless of how well I play it. So that's fun. I might have to go get that looked at. But anyway, back to the Nana conversation. That show made me want to pick up my guitar and made me want to become a musical artist, which I've always had artistic talent for something, regardless of what it is. My parents have always told me, and everyone else around me, my friends and stuff, has always told me I have a lot of artistic talent, but I've just never figured out what it is. I've liked drawing since I was a kid. I've liked, you know, painting, writing, all the artistic stuff. And what my parents said really stuck with me about being a artistic child and an artistic person just in general, because I realize with the amount of people I've been around now actually going to college, not most people are like that, and sometimes I feel like I'm letting my talents go to waste because I haven't been able to figure out how to do this, which a lot of my life I've been able to figure out how to do things a lot easier, and I've been very talented athletically, very talented academically. But it seems like the one thing that I actually want to try to learn for myself is just actually been a really big challenge. And the biggest thing I think is finding the want to actually pick up this thing and play it, because it frustrates me that I cannot get good at it for some reason. And I know it's only been a couple months, and I know it takes a little more than a year to actually get good at, but my roommate plays bass, and she bought her bass the same time around me, but she practices, she says, I think like 3 hours every time, and we did form a little band, but I don't know if it's gonna work out so well with me being the lead guitar, not even knowing my scales and everything. But what kind of made me think about it better was the fact that I think I'm trying to learn the guitar and she's just trying to play the bass, which is, I think, learning and just being able to play something is 2 different things. But anyways, it kind of has frustrated me because I see her succeeding and being able to learn this stuff really fast, whereas I can't seem to grasp learning how to play the guitar as fast as that. But I don't want to blame it on my little injury, because my finger is actually a little sideways, so when I go like that, it kind of like goes in. and it's a little difficult to reach some of the strings sometimes. But I've seen people don't even have like full 5 fingers be able to play the guitar, so that's not really an excuse. But I guess the point of what I'm trying to really say is I want tips, and I want to be able to be helped, and the majority of people around me are supporting me through this, and I just feel like I'm not getting to the point where I want to be as fast as I would like to be. It's just been kind of a struggle, not been able to figure things out, and I think this is the first time I've ever really struggled with anything or trying to learn something. I don't think I've ever really been musically talented, and I definitely could not be a vocalist or anything else, and I honestly wish I would have just picked up the drums. But you know, a lot of the things that I see on the internet, mainly just on Reddit I guess, is people saying, you know, you shouldn't be playing the guitar if you don't really have a passion. The passion needs to be there, and I feel like I have the passion enough to do it, but I don't have the skill, and not having that skill is making my passion go down pretty quickly. I will pick up my guitar and do the spider climbing method and all those types of things as warm-ups, and then I'll play some chords, and then I'll just keep doing that over and over again, and then playing some song riff that I know, and then that's about it. But I feel like that's not beneficial practice, and I did actually learn, I think it was the C major scale the other day, and that's the first time I ever felt that there was actually a little bit of progress, I guess, in my journey. But it's just been a really hard struggle throughout trying to learn this thing right here. And I have been going to a lot of local shows over the past like 6 months and meeting a lot of people in that type of scene, and it gives me motivation to be able to be better. But sometimes then I realize I can't do it, and it kind of not dismotivates me. It kind of puts me in a hole of not wanting to do it because I'm not as good as, you know, this person that has known how to play the guitar for 20 years, their entire life. But you know, I just feel like at 21, I feel like I never grew up playing music, so I have to teach myself music theory, and I have to teach myself all these things about music, which was the one thing that I never really learned in the artistic state, the artistic circle. I hope that once I get out of this hole of not knowing what to do and trying to figure out some things, that I will be successful, and that I can actually learn how to play correctly and not feel like I just bought this for nothing, and that I do actually want to make a career out of music. It's my delusional goal, I guess you could say. Just thinking about being a musician and watching all the musicians and being to a lot of concerts and stuff, like, I think that is my dream, and that is where I personally want to be. I don't want to see myself working at a desk job. I don't want to see myself working just a normal 9-to-5 job. I want to express my creativity to the world, and I want to be able to do it as fast as humanly possible. But I understand that a lot of things get in the way of that, and you know, I need to continue my education regardless. So that has also been kind of a struggle, is having the time to play this anyway, but the motivation part is really not there right now. So anyways, I hope I will be able to come back with a happier update and, you know, be able to figure this out. So I'll see you in the next guitar update, or maybe I'll learn some things. I don't know. We'll see.